Hey everybody, what's up? Eric here with Just Eric Personal. I was coming across some stuff about Taylor Swift. Um, I don't want to hate on the poor girl. I really don't. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful towards her, but I hear some people say, well, you know, I wish people would back off of her. I wish that they wouldn't comment about her relationships or about her songs about relationships. But here's the thing. Why? Why is it that you would make a song, put it out all over the world, and then be upset if somebody comments? That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm saying that with all love and respect. Okay, um, people want to, oh, her relationships are her relationships. Okay, I agree, but don't write songs about it then. I'm sorry, don't. Um, they are your private business. I realize, Taylor, that you're an artist. Okay, I realize that. And artists write songs. But people shouldn't be upset when there are comments about, well, why is she writing so many songs about her relationships that failed? Why is, people need to leave it alone. People, it's on the radio. It's all over. People are not going to leave it alone. I'm sorry, they're not. No matter how much you say it. In fact, if you say it, okay, more and more times, okay, more times out of any, people are going to comment even more because you told them not to. Okay. Um, I do agree that, to wear your heart on your sleeve is a hard thing. Um, I don't do that well sometimes. I really don't. I mean, I've got videos of me crying. I don't know what that face was like. Anyway, a little comedic relief, maybe. I don't know. I got videos of me crying. I've got rants. I've got some funny stuff, of me being silly up here on this channel. I'm gonna be putting up movies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I expect people to comment, however hateful, however nice, however whatever. Um, People are going to comment, and I have to get used to that. I can't put something up and be, well, this is YouTube. I can block somebody, but if I listen to their opinion, okay, if I look on the comment boards, if I, if I choose to listen, meaning if I choose not to block them, if I choose not to respond, which I kind of gotta listen at first. I don't have to listen, but I have to read it to see what it is and blah 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 blah. But okay, I have the authority of whether or not I let that get to my heart, mind, and soul. I have a duty on whether or not I, you know, listen to that. Okay, this is starting to make more sense to me now. In some ways, some ways, I still believe that you can't help if a person hurts you. You don't really consent to it, but you know, she's a celebrity. Okay, she's not me. She's not somebody else. She, of course, there's going to be TV stuff. Don't watch TV shows where they're bashing you. Don't look on message boards. Don't. I mean, maybe it's harder. Yeah, I'm sure it's harder than I think. Okay, but my thing is, don't look, don't listen, don't care. And that's easier said than done. I'll give that. I will. I know. I'm just. Trust me. This is for me too. This is for me too. I need to ignore people sometimes. Okay, Taylor. I'm addressing my subscribers and Taylor both at, not like she's gonna watch this. Don't, But anyway, so the thing about being so, yeah, it should be celebrated that you're, that a person's putting their emotion out there. That can help people, but there's more to life than breakup songs. Okay, I'm not saying that she only does breakup songs. I don't know. I don't listen to country. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. All the songs I've ever heard from her have been on some other station, um, and it's been against my will, pretty much. Not to be hateful towards her. It's nothing. I'm not saying anything against her. I'm just saying it's not been something I purposely did. Um, and but okay, if a guy, wrote as many songs as she does about breakups, it would be a completely different reaction. It would. It'd be, and I think that it's horrible. Okay, I think that the world's version of what a man truly is not what a man is. A man shows his emotions. A man cries at sad movies. A man, will take a long walk on a beach with a significant other. A man will be romantic. A man will do those things. The world, a man isn't just somebody who, yeah, football and beer and nachos, and that's not a man. Okay, sorry, it's not. Men can do that, but that's not what makes a man. A man can show his emotions. That's what a man is someone who, you know. I might make a video addressing that later. But men, if you make a comment about, oh, I got my heart broken, or you write a song about it or whatever, guess what? It's going to be rub some dirt in it. You Nancy boy, you're a wimp. You're disgrace to to men. You're this, you're that. We're going to get berated most times if we put our emotions out like Taylor does. Okay, I agree it should be celebrated, putting your emotions out there, but at the same time, please keep it in perspective, everybody. Don't think that every single time you get hurt you have to put it out, because there is a point where people do get upset, and they're like, wow, you're just a crybaby. I say that with respect as much as possible. They will say, oh, you're a crybaby. You want pity. You want, when I see artists that, seem to do nothing but breakup songs, honestly, not trying to be rude, I think they're crybabies sometimes, and maybe I shouldn't. I feel bad for saying that. I do, and I apologize, but, it's. But, well, no. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't. Because, you know what? There's more to life. There's happiness. There's excitement. There's new job opportunities. There's things to do, other than I got my heart broken so many times, and I'm gonna write a song about it every single time, or so many times. To me, that makes an artist a one-trick pony to do that, and I don't listen to it. I don't, because I don't like it. I don't like to hear, breakup, 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 breakup. Um, sorry, rubbing my beard. I need to. And this is not because anybody told me to, because I wouldn't be doing it if people told me to. I need to shave. Anyway, that's just my opinion, and I hope I don't come across as heartless, disrespectful, unloving, ungracious, or any of that. I really hope I don't. If I do, I sincerely apologize to Taylor and anybody else this offends. But it really just bugs me that an artist will do, certain things. They'll do, celebrities will either, I mean, just whatever, and not just songs, but personal life or whatever. They'll pee in a bucket. I'm sure y'all know who that's referring to. I'm not trying to put, anybody under a bus here. Justin Bieber peed under a bus. I'll probably do a video specifically mentioning, how I feel about that. Oh man. Um, these celebrities want to have people respect them, but, they either mess up, and they're sinful. I understand that. I'm not saying that they ought to be perfect, but they'll mess up to the point where it's like, what good do they do? From my perspective, with some people like Justin Bieber. The guy's awesome, it seems like, but because I've looked up some of the things he's done. He helps charity and stuff. That's cool. And he's a Christian. That's awesome. Good for you, brother. Good for you. God bless you. Um, but it makes it hard to remember those things when you're, but when you do things that's, seemingly, that are seemingly uncaring towards, a club staff or whatever, or when all you talk about is relationship failures. It's very hard to remember, oh hey, well, you actually wrote songs that weren't about that. You are this sort of person or whatever, because what you do the most, that is how people will see you. Okay? That's the point I'm trying to get across in as loving of a way as possible. And again, if I am not being as loving as I mean to be, I sincerely apologize. Please forgive me, and know that I am a sinful human being and I make mistakes, and I'm not trying to be cruel. But the thing you do the most is really the thing that will shine, because people will know you for that. They will know you for that thing. They will know you as, sorry, there are cars going by and stuff. They will know you as the one-trick pony, and I'm not calling her a pony or anything. I don't know what that would even mean. But anyway, y'all have heard that expression. They hear we are never, ever, 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 ever getting back together, or whatever the song title is. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know if it's two evers or what, but which actually, there are a couple songs I do like by Taylor, even if they are breakup songs. Okay, so I'm not trying to be hateful. Now, granted, I don't listen to them, and it's weird to even say I like them, but I do. But I don't listen to them because also it's hard for me sometimes to get past the we're never getting back together, and I knew you were trouble when you first walked in. Those are the two songs I think sound, oh well, actually I don't know if I've ever heard the original never ever 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 getting back together, or whatever the title is, but I've heard covers and I like the covers. Anyway, the I knew you were trouble when you first walked in sounds really good. It's poppy. I know I'm a metal guy, but I do listen to some pop. I don't know who all knew I was a metal guy. I'm a big metal head. As far as Christian metal goes, and yes, you can have Christian metal. Another thing I will be doing a video on in the future. In fact, I am going to write those things down as I am speaking. It just, yeah, I mean, I knew you were trouble when you first walked in. Sounds really good, but then I realized I know it's bad, but I realized it was Taylor Swift, and I was like, oh man, come on. I was like, yeah, I knew you, like, please. Art is therapy. Writing is therapy. I understand. I do. I love poetry. I write poetry. I write stuff about life and whatever. And it's great, but balance it with the good. That's the point, again, that I want to make, is balance it with the good. Balance it out with, something different. Don't be known as the person who only is bitter towards relationships or whatever. I've made relationship stuff on here, and I will be making probably a lot more in the future. But that's not all I want to be known for. I don't want to be known as the bitter guy who's been screwed over a lot and is angry at the female race. And yes, I said race. Don't know why, but anyway. Um, it, it, Guys and girls really are a race of their own, though. We really are. I don't want to be. I want to be known for a bunch of different things. So I guess it's a word of, warning to people. You know, and you don't have to listen to me. I'm not saying I'm, you know, oh, listen to me. I'm all, the Lord's Almighty. That He is. I'm not all knowing. I'm not somebody you should listen to necessarily. It's just my opinion, um, in as loving of a way as possible. Be known for a bunch of different things. When you start to do one thing over and over and over and over and over, you are known for that. Okay. Um, so, that's all. You know, I don't know. I don't know what to say here. I really don't know what else to say. Yeah, sorry, I'm typing right now. Yeah, so, I don't know, give me varying opinions. If you have a different opinion, I'll listen to it, be respectful, just as I'm trying to be, and, doesn't mean I always am, but I try. I try. I'm a sinful human being. I make mistakes. Please give me grace and mercy and love. Please forgive me if I've offended. It's not meant that way. It's meant as, hey, I don't care for or appreciate all the hateful songs, whether she means them to be hateful or not, towards males. I don't really appreciate that sort of thing. It is enough. Enough is enough at some point. I mean, racing some stuff. So just, yeah. It is what it is, guys and girls should be treated similarly, really. If a female, I mean, I could go on and on. Females slap guys. That's okay in some ways, and a guy can't slap a female. I'm not saying a guy should. I get really mad if a guy does, but there's so many things that in this world that are acceptable by one gender or the other, and it really should be, if you're going to accept something, accept it both ways. Accept it for, accept that, okay, if a girl gets to do it, a guy gets to do it as well. So a few different points I wanted to make here. Alright, God bless. Love y'all. Peace. Take care.